Hello, my esteemed viewers. We're going to simplify this. What we have is 4 raised to 9 minus 1. But if you were asked to do this without a calculator, how are you going to do it? Now, while I know that 4 raised to 9 is 4 times 4 up to 9 times, but I will not be using that approach. I want to use something different, something that would make you appreciate the application of difference of two squares, of laws of indices, of column addition, and even algebraic expansion. We are going to be using all these I just mentioned now to getting the value of what we have here. So stay with me as we apply these principles in getting the value of this. Don't worry, it's going to be fun. You're going to love the experience. So let's get right on it. Now, because I don't want to do 4 raised to 9 directly, I am going to express 4 as a power of 2. Watch this. 4 can be written as a power of 2, 2 raised to 2. Of course, that's true. So raised to 9, then minus 1. Now, from one of the laws of indices, if you have a raised to m bracket raised to n, you can switch the position of these exponents. So I can rewrite this as a raised to n in bracket and then raised to m. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to introduce something called the difference of two squares. Now, what's the way I'm going to do it? It's going to now be 2 raised to 9 all raised to what? 2. Then minus. I can rewrite 1 as 1 raised to 2 because 1 raised to 2 is essentially 1. So can you see now that I have difference of two squares? See, there's a square here and there's a square here. So let's apply difference of two squares. When you have a squared minus b squared and you want to factorize this using difference of two squares, it's going to be a minus b in bracket and then what? A plus b. Now you see one of the things I mentioned, difference of two squares. So let's write this now as 2 raised to 9 minus 1 and then what? 2 raised to 9 plus 1. 2 raised to 9, let's just act as if you don't know what 2 raised to 9 is. Even if you do, or if you don't, see how you can get 2 raised to 9. If you don't want to write 2 times 2 up to 9 times. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write 2, then 9. I will break it down to what? 2 plus 3 plus 4. When you add these numbers, it's going to give you what? 9. So I'm already bringing indices here already. So minus 1. We'll do the same thing here. 2 raised to 9 will be written as what? 2 raised to 2 plus 3 plus 4 and minus 1. Now, let me bring you the product law of indices. If you have 2 raised to a times 2 raised to b, this can be rewritten as what? 2 raised to a plus b. That's exactly what I'm going to do here. Watch this now. I can rewrite this as 2 raised to 2 times 2 raised to 3 times 2 raised to 4. Notice, if you apply the law of indices, because they have a common base, you pick the common base and then you add their exponent. So 2 plus 3 plus 4. Which is the same thing as what we have here. So can you see? We have just applied the product law of indices. This is getting really interesting. So minus 1, and then I'll do the same thing with this one. 2 raised to 2 times 2 raised to 3 times 2 raised to 4 plus 1. This is plus, then plus 1. Let's go on now. So I'm going to simplify this. What is it going to be? 2 raised to 2 is 4. Of course, this is easy to tell. 2 raised to 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. The same thing with 2 raised to 4. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is what? 16. Then minus 1 here. And then we do the same thing here. 4 times 8 times 16 plus 1. We can now multiply these numbers. 4 times 8 times 16. So what is 4 times 8? That will be what? 32. And 32 times 16. I want us to work it out here. 6 times 2 is 12, right? To carry 1. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 1 is 19. 1 times 2 is 2. Leave a space here, write 2 here. 1 times 3 is 3. We add the number. So this is 2 here. 9 plus 2 is 11. Write 1, carry 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 3 is 5. So what do we have? 512 minus 1. And then what here? 512, because this will give you the same thing, plus 1. So what is 512 minus 1? That's 511. Okay. And here, what is 512 plus 1? That's 513. So let me just put the equal to sign here. Now, I want us to look at these two numbers. I want to bring in expansion here, but there's a way I'm going to do it. I'm going to rewrite 511 as 500 plus 11. This is becoming binomial expansion. 500 plus 11 is 511. What about 513? That will be what? 500 plus what? 13. So using binomial expansion, 500 will multiply everything you have in the bracket, and 11 will multiply everything you have in this other bracket. So I'm going to have 500 times 500 plus 13, and then what? Plus 11, then 500 plus 13. You see the way we have been applying the difference of two squares. We've applied laws of indices. Now we are applying algebraic expansion. Okay, so let's multiply this. 500 times 500. This is how you do it. Just times 5 by 5. What will that give you? 25. We have two zeros and two zeros. Put the zeros together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is plus. So what is 500 times 13? Let's quickly do it here. 500 times 13. See, if I were to do this, I'll just multiply 13 by 5 alone. What would that give me? That will give me 65. Then I will put the two zeros next to it. So 65, 0, 0. Plus, what about 11 times 500? That's easy. 11 times 5 is 55. Then you put the two zeros next to it. Then plus 11 times 13. I'm going to show you a simple trick on how to multiply any number by 11. So we're using 13 to multiply 11. This is what you do. 13 times 11. Remember, this is for if you are multiplying by 11. You space out this digit from 13. And then you add 1 to 3. You put it at the middle. So what do you have? 143. Okay. So I just showed you one trick now. Multiplying a whole number by 11. So equal to here, here, and here. Let's go on. I'll start by adding these two numbers first. Okay, because they have the same number of digits. So 6500 plus 5500. When you add, you're going to get 0, 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. Write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. So what do we have? 12,000. So this is equal to what? 250,000 plus 12,000 plus 143. So let me just rearrange this as 250,000 plus 12,000 using column addition plus 143. Let's add and let's get our final answer. This right here is 3. 0 plus 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 plus 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 plus 2 is 2. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then we have 2. So what do we have? This is what? 1, 2, 3. 262,143 is the result we get when we work out 4/9 minus 1. Of course, I'm sure you've learned how to apply difference of two squares, how to apply the laws of indices, and how to do expansion, algebraic expansion, and column addition. If you enjoyed this video, do well to like and share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I will see you in the next video. It's bye for now.